We coach and mentor undergraduate students writing projects. Now today we shall be teaching you how to present your projects during defense of projects. Now let's start the tips on how to defend your academic project as a professional. It is written and presented by Emeka Chukwuchi. Now, academic project defense is really an important and interesting stage where students are expected to perform well to earn their maximum mark as regards to the marking scheme of project writing. Now, the panelists are expected the students to deliver effectively for them to be assured that the project is being written by them. Note that your mark depends on this stage. Now, the simple way to defend your project is just looking at your abstracts. Ensure that you constructed your abstract according to the format of the Universal Abstract Writing. As an abstract is just a summary of your project. You find that sometimes when students come up, they begin to talk irrelevant things on their defense day. So you don't need to speak on things that are not relevant. Just go straight to your abstract. That is what they are expecting you to deliver. And in your abstract carries all the key elements of your research. At a glance, the panels will be able to see you and see what you have done. Now, most people write abstracts so lengthy to a state that the panelists will be confused. So the maximum word count for abstract is 300 words. The minimum is 250. But for undergraduates, it is better you maintain your 250. Let's move on to the content of an abstract. See, these things, you can't get it anywhere. Lecturers don't teach it in details. They just tell you abstract is a summary of your project. But there are certain systems, guidelines for you to construct your abstract. Number one is overview of the concept. Number two is theory adopted. Number three, the research method adopted. Number four, research conclusion. Number five, recommendation. So let's look at them one by one. Overview of the concept. This is where you are going to tell the panel what you have chosen to research, your topic in a simple and clear definition. That you are doing this particular project and the concept within that project. Then the theory adopted. First, each of the points in the content of the abstract must carry 50 words. The theory also will carry 50 words. Now you are going to structure your theory that you adopted in the abstract and the relevance of that theory to the research work. Number three, the research method. This is where most students find it difficult to present, because this is where most lecturers will ask questions. The research design. So what design are you using? Is it qualitative or quantitative? If it is quantitative, which of the survey system are we going to use? So you are going to state what you use as a research design You are also going to set the population of your study as well as the sample size you adopted for the research. You also mention the way you arrive at the sample size, and that is sample size techniques. You discuss the research instrument that you use to generate information from the field. The last part of this is data analysis, how you analyze your data, or you use a Likert scale to analyze your data, or you use a chi-square to analyze your hypothesis. This is what you are expected to add. Remember, it is not going to be more than 50 words. Now, the fourth one is conclusion. After doing your research, you have to conclude that this is what the research has given to me. In your chapter 5, you atomize it. If it's up to 5 and above, you can just pick 3 important ones and state them in the abstract. Then the last one is recommendations. So it is expected that your research should be beneficial to some certain persons within your population. So you state your recommendations as regards to in your chapter 5. Remember, you are not going to state all the recommendations, the keywords in the recommendation. Let's move on to presentation. Keys guides to deliver a wow defense. Now, number 1 is pre-defense. Before the defense, what are you expected to do? You are expected to have a very good project, hard copy, if you are delivering from the hard copy format. In case you are using slide, you are going to be delivering from the projector. Ensure that your slide is well prepared and saved in a flash drive or whatever devices you have chosen, that it is not corrupted and it can be read easily from the judge's system, so that you will not be confused. I can't see my slide. I don't know. I did not save it. I don't know the name I used to save it. Ensure that you put everything in order. If it is the paper type, ensure that the printing is clear. The binding, the soft binding is perfectly done, and you are using the approved format. Now, right there in the presentation room where you are going to be doing this defense, you are expected to sit properly. Don't allow yourself to sit anyhow, because it's official within the school environment. You are going to stand properly, not you are going to stand as if you are catwalking, you are trying to exhibit beauty. You are going to dress properly. This place, most people, students, especially students, they mix it up. As a student, you are doing your defense, you are not expected to wear blazers. That of it, it's not a party time. It's an official presentation. So you have to wear your suit. Let the jacket and the trouser be the same color. Ensure that your hair, your physique are well kept. If you are wearing stripe, ensure that you are wearing white shirt inside. I like white. I prefer white because white is very noticeable. If you put in any type of tie, goes with white perfectly, and you'll be appreciated. Don't wear multicolors. There are 2 colors that you are expected to wear: sky blue and white. Don't wear check as a shirt. No, it is not going to be shouting. If your tie is checked on a plain white, it will give you the needed appreciation as part of your look. Then be focused. Not all in and out, voice up, voice down, points being made by the judges. Pay attention to details. Attention now is we are going to be paying attention to what other persons have done, the areas they corrected the person if it is going to be a 5 in, 5 out. But if it is only you, ensure that you pay attention to what you will be asked of to present. Speak from your head. Speak the way you normally speak. Don't prepare yourself and you want to speak a foreign accent. No. The way you know how to speak, that is universally accepted. If it is Nigerian way of English presentation, you are very fluent with, use that. Don't go there and begin to compose the judges with foreign accent. Sometimes if they are not lecturers that can speak, that they are going to take you down because they will be feeling that you want to claim that you know more than them. Then the eye contact is very important because most people, when they do presentations, especially people from using slide projector, they will back the audience, they will back the judges. It's not good. You have to stay side so that you use one of your eyes to look at the judges to know when they give you clue. They give you clue. Right? Then the last is appreciation. Appreciation starts from the beginning and ends the presentation. Always start saying thank you, good morning, you're great, and when you are ending, you appreciate it. Thank you for the opportunity to present on the stage. So these wonderful judges, I think they are perfectly okay to be my judges. So appreciation. If there is any point noted, ensure that you appreciate them for noting an error or suggesting any point. Then the last one is after defense. So most times after people got getting the nod, they just go and sleep. See, presentations or defense comes in stages. Sometimes you start from the department and end from the faculty. So if you did not note those things that were said, corrections that were made, they asked you to make in the departmental level, and you did not effective, definitely you are going to mix up yourself in the faculty level. So all corrections must be corrected. Maintain quality print of your slide. If you did a yeoman's job concerning your quality, the quality of your slide or your hard copy project, ensure that you maintain same. If there's any error that they detected, ensure that you improve on it. Read again, go through the work again. Some certain things you might see that they did not see it. But going for the next level defense will be a way of exposing you from that angle. Read again, then submit before time. Don't say that I have done my best and I know I'm going to end it, and at the end of the day you will submit your project, both soft copy and hard copy late. You are going to be sanctioned, and that will not be good for your points. So this is the end of this short lecture on how to present your project or defend your project. Remember, we teach, we coach, and we mentor undergraduate students writing academic projects. You can also call us on the number displayed on this slide for any consultation as regards to project writing. Once again, my name is Emeka Chukwuji, founder of France Consultants.